Alright, look at that. Caterpie was caught. Can't say I'm surprised, you know, that was not really a fair battle, but anyway, that's what happened. We caught Caterpie. Okay, so come back, Cyndaquil. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pokemon 3D. I spent all that time on this last game just trying to desperately catch a Pokemon that, you know, I wanted to start out this episode with something kind of different, you know, an actual catching of a Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Pokemon Center, heal our Pokemon up, and we'll get all this mess sorted out. So, I would like to rest my Pokemon. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I did not mean to talk to her again. I always do this at the Pokemon Center. I always accidentally talk to my people twice. Okay, hope to see you again. Just real quick, I'm gonna save... Oh, well. Okay. Cyndaquil plays around happily, that's nice. Actually, okay, yeah, there's my bag. I went to the inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I would like to save the game. Great news, we just saved. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the Pokemon Center now. Okay, so I went ahead and I took care of a few audio issues, so now I can actually head out of the Pokemon Center like I said I would earlier. It is now raining outside. That's because I actually left the game, and I'm just now starting to play again. So real life situations actually do affect the game. And I forgot what town we're in, but I actually haven't made it this far before, so this is all new for me as well. So I'm just gonna kind of go around and, you know, see what's in the game. Talking about gym badges and how they can really affect you. I'm gonna go ahead and try something a little bit different. I'm gonna see if whichever Pokemon you have in a certain place affects anything. Like, I want to see if Caterpie will take Cyndaquil's place. And he does, so now we've actually got a Caterpie following us. That's pretty different, so it's the first Pokemon in your inventory that follows you. Man, I've gotta say, it's really interesting, seeing Caterpie being the one following me. It's, it's not necessarily the first Pokemon I'd want out, but in this case, I'd kind of like to see what happens when we get Butterfree to evolve. And so, well, when we get Caterpie eventually to Butterfree. So, right now, this is the school that I'm walking through. You may actually be able to read this board, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem that I can click on it, but... Okay, I clicked something. Oh, Caterpie. I accidentally clicked on Caterpie. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk out of here. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that's changed since the last video. You know what? Oh, well, here's the gym, so now we know where to head next. This appears to be the mart. Yes, it is. I'm gonna run in there. We'll have our first mart interaction. Welcome. What do you need? Let's see. I'll see what they can give us to buy. An interesting thing about this is your mouse plays a larger part because you can buy potions, antidotes, awakening, and paralyze heal. I'm gonna buy a potion just to kind of like show what it is. So I bought one potion, now I have two potions. And let's see, how do we get out of this? Oh, and you can also click different categories. See, I can buy a Pokeball for 200. There doesn't seem to be anything in those sections. I guess I'll buy a Pokeball. I don't really need more than one. And yeah, I can put it back. So that's pretty interesting. And you know, most of the interactions involve the E button, and that's your inventory, and it also lets you in and out of the game. There appears to be one, maybe two more buildings over here. I don't know if there's anything back here. Oh, okay, it looks like there's a road, but it takes us off pretty far, so we'll venture that way later. Let's see what the inside of this is. We're in Violet City. I don't really know why it told us that walking in. She uses the names of her favorite things to eat for the nicknames she gives to her Pokemon. I mean, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, it's okay, it's a little girl. One of the few people who doesn't look, you know, high in this game. Says, I call my Pidgey Strawberry. And that's cute, so let's go check out Strawberry. I really want a Pidgey, actually, so it's kind of interesting to see one walking around. Strawberry says Pidgey, that's pretty cute. Overall, it's a pretty nice house. It's large, looks kind of like it's made out of dirt, but, you know, it's a nice house. Nice house by all accounts. I think that's still the mart. Alright, so we're also going to head in for our first gym battle. And, wow, this is definitely different. I guess since it's the first gym, we'll check out and see what this guy says. Hey, I'm no trainer, but I can give some advice. Believe me, if you believe a championship dream can come true. You believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep that in mind. Sorry, Caterpie. That sounds like bad news for you, since I don't know what this gym's like. But, of course, we're going to get caught by the very first guy. It doesn't seem like we can get around him anyway. Let me see if you're good enough to face Faulkner. So, yeah, we're going to be in our first Pokemon battle now. Let's see. I'm using a Caterpie. I have a bad feeling he's going to use a bird type. And he is. He's using Sparrow. But we're going to give it a tackle, and we'll see what happens. Sparrow used Leer. I do like that the background looks just like the gym. You know, it's not that awkward outside like this old versions of this game were. And so it's a really interesting background, and it's pretty impressive, you know, that they went through all this trouble to build it this way. Kind of wishing I'd trained my Pokemon a little bit better. You know, Caterpie's pretty weak, and Cyndaquil hasn't leveled up lately. So I'm a little worried about this first gym. I may have rushed into it, but, you know, I'd hate to show more random battles on the way here, since in the last video I seemed to spend a lot of time just jumping around, and I'm sure you've noticed that if you watched the first video. If you haven't, you know, I'll put a link up somewhere around here. It'll probably be in the description. Luckily, this Sparrow hasn't attacked us yet, and of course, as soon as I say that, it decides to use Peck. Wow, that took us all the way down. Super effective. But like the guy told us, bug Pokemon are susceptible to flying Pokemon. Luckily, Cyndaquil is not a bug Pokemon, and he knows Ember. So that'll be the attack that we start out with. Hopefully that'll, you know, take down the Sparrow. The only issue I have with Ember is that the animation is significantly longer than Tackle and many others. But from the look of, from how this game looks, it seems like we'll have Cyndaquil level up pretty quick, and hopefully we can teach him some new moves pretty soon. I'd love to show off an evolution in this episode, maybe something else. Kind of wondering how far I can get. Okay, so yeah, I got pretty close without him wanting to battle. The keyword is guts. Those here training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. So yeah, it seems pretty inconvenient that my first catch was a Caterpie when this is the very first gym in the game. But I just couldn't find a Pidgey that was a high enough level to bother catching. But, you know, hopefully this battle will change things up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and use Ember again. I feel like it's probably a very effective move against flying Pokemon. I'm not sure about the animated show if it stays consistent that way, but it's always felt that way in the games, using Fire type against pretty much anything except Earth and Water. Those seem to be the two who are most impervious to it, I guess. But that should have taken us up to level 13, so let's see if we get any perks with that. Got a boost. Okay, so Cyndaquil wants to learn Quick Attack, but Cyndaquil can only learn 4 attacks. I'm going to go ahead and replace, I guess, Leer, since I don't really care much for Leer. 1, 2, 3, and poof. Cyndaquil forgot Leer, and Cyndaquil learned Quick Attack, just like that. So now we have a new attack. We're going to go ahead and check it out, see if there's any unique animation with this yet. And there does not appear to be an animation. However, it is a strong attack as it took Pidgey down a little over halfway in his HP. I'm going to go ahead and use Quick Attack again. It's a pretty quick animation considering, and it takes Pidgey right out, just like that. So, you know, maybe we can make it all the way through this gym just with Cyndaquil. That would be fantastic. If not, you know, I'm sure we can always just go to the Pokemon gym and try again. But it seems we're already to the last guy, so we're gonna battle Faulkner of Violet City. He uses bird Pokemon. And also, I saw something about electricity, but I imagine he meant like speed-wise. I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to get through this pretty quickly, you know, show off the features of the game in this episode. I think I'm gonna try out Ember again, just to see, you know, how effective it is as compared to Quick Attack. See which one deals more damage. I believe Ember is, but I'm not 100% on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. This level 9 Pidgey, that took it down about halfway. We'll see which one's more effective in just a moment. Oh, well, Faulkner decided to use a potion. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I should probably consider doing that after this attack. And who knows, maybe there's a little animation or of some kind with that. So we're going to go into our bag, and we'll use a potion on Cyndaquil. That brought Cyndaquil up by 20. That's not bad. And his Pidgey decided to use Sand Attack. That's, you know, they always give the Pokemon of the enemy team a slight disadvantage as far as what kind of moves they'll use, because they don't just intend to attack. They use strategies that probably won't be that effective, you know, to give the player a little bit of a chance. Seeing as how you battle so many people on the way there that, you know, the game goes easy on you to a degree. Pidgeotto definitely has a unique animation. It's a lot different than just plain Pidgey, so that's pretty impressive. I'm going to go ahead and use Quick Attack. We're both level 13, so I'm actually a little concerned about how this battle will go. Wow, that did not affect Pidgeotto much at all. And his attack was actually pretty effective, so I'm going to switch over to Ember and see if that has a different effect on Pidgeotto. Hopefully it'll be a much bigger effect, because that was... Yeah, okay, that's a little bit more of an effect. I'm probably going to let Pidgeotto get one more attack in, but honestly, I'm feeling... No, you know what? I need to go to the bag. I need to use this extra potion. I really can't afford to take another big hit like that last one, like that Quick Attack right there. That's a pretty big blow. So hopefully we can take Pidgeotto out in 2 or 3 hits. Wow, Cyndaquil's attack missed. This could be bad for us. This could be really bad. Pidgeotto used Gust. It didn't seem to have an animation with it. Let's see. Let's see what this does. I'm hoping for a pretty big difference, because, yeah, that's a good amount. And he used Sand Attack, so hopefully we'll be okay. Whew! Accuracy fell. So, yeah, I guess Sand Attack is actually pretty effective, because I did miss that one Ember. And I believe Ember is one of the more accurate attacks that fire Pokemon have. I'm not positive on that, but it looks like we took out Faulkner's Pidgeotto. That knocked us all the way up to level 14. That's a big increase. It's been a while since we've had a big, an increase that size. And we won our first gym battle, so Leader Faulkner was defeated. Wow, his dad's cherished Pokemon. But yeah, so we got a Pokemon badge, and look at this. Already in the video, Cyndaquil is going to evolve. Wow, that's great. That was pretty quick. And we get some nice little fuzzy animation. And let's see. We got a little badge. Next level, evolve a Pokemon. And your Cyndaquil evolved into a Quilava. I'm not positive if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to go ahead and pronounce it. And I got the Zephyr badge. It raises the attack of a Pokemon and enables them to use Flash if they have it at any time. And he's also giving me TM31. We'll check out what that is in just a moment. Oh, it contains Mud Slap. Okay. You know what? I really don't feel like using it. It doesn't seem like the most important move in the world. And now our new Pokemon is... Well, our new evolution of Quilava is now following us, so that's good news. You know, we're knocking out a lot of stuff in this video. I might have to end it pretty soon. Let's see, I'll go ahead and head to the Pokemon Center. I believe that's over here. Hop over that. Well, yep, here's the Pokemon Center. Good news. Okay, good evening, welcome. We'll restore tired Pokemon. Yeah, I'd love for you to take my tired Pokemon. Alright, good news. Thank you for... Hey guys, I just noticed that this video is running kind of long, so I'm going to split it into two parts. The next part should upload as soon as this part's over, so you can check it out right here. Alright? Sounds good. Go ahead and click that link now. I will see you there.